In the last video, you saw the slide line create command, a very useful tool. Its lesser known sibling is the swing line create tool. You won't need this tool very often, but when you do, it comes in very handy. Let's see how it works. I want to look at the area where this cul-de-sac is, and the specific geometric challenge that we have is that we want to have a lot line pass through or end at this corner so that we don't have a tiny little sliver of property here. We just want it to be clean. And we want that line to extend across to the cul-de-sac right-of-way and create our third acre lot. So typically when we want to be perpendicular to the frontage, that's when we use the slide line create tool. But in this case, we don't necessarily want to be perpendicular. We want to meet our third acre requirement and our 100-foot frontage requirement, but we also want that line to pass through this corner. So kind of a unique geometric situation. So that's where swing line create can come in handy. And it's really hard to describe how it works, much easier just to go through it and see what's involved. So I'll start the same way that I have been by launching the parcel creation tools, and I'll go to the drop down here and pick swing line create. Notice that my parameters are set to 1/3 of an acre, but actually they're not. We'll fix that. It's set to 1/3 of a square foot, which is really small. Here, before we do that, we'll check our styles, and we see that our parcel style is single family, parcel number and area, that's all good. So I'm going to type in 0.33 acre here, and our minimum frontage is 100 feet, and those are the same values that we used for this lot here where we did slide line create. So pretty much the same to this point, but now is where it starts to get a bit different. We'll start by selecting the lot we're subdividing and defining the frontage, which will start there and go to, let's say, about there. It doesn't have to be exact. And now we need to specify the swing point, and look at the green circle glyph that's showing me kind of where I can attach this swing point to. It's not recognizing anything that's not a parcel object. So I'll snap to my specific swing point, which is this corner. And now it's giving me a preview of its solution. You can see the red outline is what it has decided is the answer based on a minimum area of 1/3 of an acre and a minimum frontage of 100 feet. At this distance, I can't really tell which is governing, but let's go ahead and accept the result. And we'll hit escape, or actually I'll click exit here. Hit escape a few times just to get out of the command. And let's zoom in and see what we have. And we see that the area is actually 0.67 acres. So it ended up being the frontage that governed, and that's how it decided where to intersect with this arc. Now it looks pretty close to perpendicular, but if we were to just quickly draw in a construction line, you'll see that it's actually not. So again, that's that unique geometric situation where if we had placed this as a perpendicular, we would have intersected maybe here or here and had this very short segment of a lot line. It's better to be more clean with our geometry. Let's be a little bit off perpendicular, but intersect exactly with this back corner, and we've got the lot that we need with the frontage that we need. So there you have it. The swing line create tool can help you achieve a specific design even when dealing with a unique geometric situation.